So, hello everybody. How are you doing? This is Tenacious Earl, and it's Friday night, and we're going to get into Friday night game first. A little bit of Henlo, yes, Henlo Strat Baseball. Hello. um, Gonna get in a game here. It's going to be Milwaukee and the Dodgers. So just to kind of set the table as to where things stand, let's take a look at where everything sits at the moment as of about halfway through the game day of October 2nd. In the AL Division Series, Boston beat Cleveland. They spanked them in Game 1, so they lead 1-0. The Yankees took care of the Angels, and they'll be playing the final game of October 2nd later on, probably tomorrow. Probably not going to have enough time to do that tonight. On the NL side, the Phillies tied it up against the Cubs. They'll be going back to Philadelphia to see if they can win a couple more games, see which team will come out of that particular division series. And the Brewers took a 1-0 lead in Game 1 of this series here. So let's... Just kidding. The Mets went to the World Series. Nice. Good for them. They're watching tonight, so it's kind of nice. So they're actually forced to sit. Jose Reyes here, he's in a chair. He's got his eyes held open with little fingers watching this game. So robot chicken style. Gotta have some fun here tonight. It's Friday night, and I'm not drinking, so that makes it a little less fun, but fun nonetheless. So, okay, well, not the American League. We got to make sure we pick the right side. So, the Los Angeles National League. It's a day game, so it's like an evening on the East Coast, so which means it's going to be like mid-afternoon. Out west, 8-day game. It'll be 1-12 is good, so it'll be good conditions. 1-8 on the singles. $13-10 on the homers. Okay, so just a second. I want to get the window that I can chat. I can see where the chat's coming from. Have felt better, but so Dodgers have Pablo Ozuna got injured. Yeah, he'll be injured through Game 4, so they just decommissioned him. So they added Delwyn Young, and so that's the change on their roster. And I'm gonna. I don't know. Part of me wants to leave this flannel shirt on. The other part of me is feeling like it's pretty warm in here, and so let's. I'm gonna take it off here. Pardon me. Brewers will be using the same lineup here against Chad Billingsley. So Ray Durham will lead off, then J.J. Hardy will be at short. Ryan Braun in left. Prince Fielder at first. That'll be Corey Hart in right. Mike Cameron in center. Bill Hall third base. Jason Kendall catching, and Sabathia, the lefty, on the mound. Hi, Jerry. And then for the Dodgers, a bit of a jiggered lineup here for a lefty Sabathia. So it's going to be for Cal leading off, Kemp batting second in center field, Casey Blake batting third, playing third base, Manny Ramirez in left will be cleaning up, then Kent at second, Nomar Garciaparra at first base, will be batting 6th, then Andre Ethier batting 7th and in right. And Bill Martin and then Billingsley. So let's see. Interesting. So just reading back on Strat Baseball's simulation of this season. So we're going to get going here. So Durham against Billingsley. See if the Dodgers can tie it up here before going back. They want to do that before going out to Milwaukee. They don't want to have to win 2 up there. And against a righty, Durham strikes out for out number 1. And we are off. Well, it's good Strat Baseball. It's that 1,000 mark now is a little more important. J.J. Hardy, righty, 410, strikeout. So 2 Ks to start. Yeah, the Rays didn't even make it in this one. The Yankees came up roses. So 3 strikeouts for Billingsley. Struck out the side and go to the bottom of the first with no score. So little respite for some second season football. I hope if you hope you don't mind. If you don't like that game, I understand. It's a different mechanism. I find it intriguing. The play games are pretty intriguing as far as their mechanics. Quite a bit different from your reading the result off the card, but albeit it lengthens the time that it takes. So for Call, we'll lead off here. Got to read from the left side of the hitter's card when that comes up. 4-9 batting from the right side, and Sabathia strikes him out. Again, we're using total cards for players that were traded mid-season. So this is Sabathia's total, not his short season cards. So I'm trying to get a representation of the pitcher, not of the short season record. So Matt Kemp, righty, 6-6, another strikeout. So got the old speedball dialing up here today, and Casey Blake, righty, 6-7, fly ball to center field, and finally somebody makes contact. That'll be caught out there by Cameron. And we will go to the second with no score. The Prince will lead off here against Billingsley. We're going to go off the right side, 3-7, and that's a grounder to second base. It'll be fielded by Kent, and he throws to first. Boy, fielder had a great swing at that. It was right where he liked it, but just missed by a hair. Corey Hart. That'll be a grounder to Kent again, and Kent getting some work here in the second, and 2 outs for Jeff Cameron's a soccer player. Mike Cameron. And a strikeout, so the pitchers are on showcase here tonight so far. 9 batters, 9 outs. So it'll be Sabathia facing Manny Ramirez. Again, go from the left side of the card. And that'll be a grounder to first. And that'll be taken by Prince fielder. And it will be run to the bag for the out. Jeff Kent. 2-3. That will be the first hit. A single for Kent. Not going to be running here. Sabathia -1 and Kendall -1. So Garcia Parra. Potential, let's see. Potential balk. Sabathia is a 1-3 balk. and won't get it. So Garcia Parra, 1-6 grounder to short. That's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. And another injury roll for the Dodgers. Nomar comes up a little gimpy down the base paths. And a 6, well, that should be a little better, but let's see. The rest of the game, so he's going to have to come out. He'll be available for next game, but he's going to have to be substituted. So that will be it. Again, no score. The Dodgers do get a hit, but they're going to have to go to their bench, and what are they going to do here? Well, as much as they don't like, you wouldn't want to use this lefty-lefty matchup if you can help it. You're going to have to do that here. So let's go with Loney, first base in the third. And what are his metrics here? 2E14 and an 11. So let's okay. So how's everybody doing this week? Gonna take a short spell here to try and get this set up. Things are going pretty well. We got some snow Wednesday. Some of it's melted, some of it hasn't. It's still on the chilly side, but I think it's supposed to warm up here in the next few days. Obviously, Palm Sunday coming up, and then the week of Easter. So potential for some. Let's just go ahead and I will write that in a minute. So it's going to take a few to dry. So obviously after Easter usually is some spring break stuff for the grade school kids, and so we're in the third, and there's no score to speak of, and it'll be Bill Hall. Go from the right side here, the hitter's card, 6-7 against a right-hander grounder to second. That will be Jeff Kent, 5, E18. 5 and 15, he'll get it. E18 and a 7. Let's double check that. That will be a play made by Kent for out number 1. 3 assists for him so far in the game. Jason Kendall. And a 110 will be another grounder to Kent. Getting a lot of work here. Arm getting sore. And now CC Sabathia, who has a number 7 normal card. So potential for ballpark home run shots here off Billingsley's card. Although he doesn't have any against lefties. So, and that'll be a grounder to third. So some variety here, as it'll be Blake throwing over to first. And great start here for Chad Billingsley. Still no score, going to the bottom of the third. Okay, Andre Ethier. Okay, let's see, is this... All right, so Loney is a 2. E14 at first base, and an 11 runner. So there we go. Okay, so Andre Ethier, lefty. 5-5 strikes him out. Out number 1. Russell Martin, righty, 6-5, fly ball to left field. That'll be caught by Braun, and 2 away. That brings up pitcher's hitting card number 1. That's Billingsley. High D. Scott Howard, and strikes him out. So both pitchers unscathed so far. Dodgers have gotten a hit here in the game, but neither team has left a runner on base. Double play erased one there for the Dodgers. That hit. So going to the top of the 4th, it'll be Ray Durham. struck out in the first, and he will strike out again on a 3-9. So Brewers leading this series 1-0, looking to maybe take a very daunting lead back to Miller Park. J.J. Hardy, 6'8" righty, and off Billingsley, that will be the first hit. 1-4 triple. That'll be a single for Hardy. They won't hold him on. It'll bring up Ryan Braun. .110, a ballpark home run. 1-10 roll on the decider die. Will it go? It is out of here. 2-run homer for Braun, and the Brewers shock this home crowd, finally showing up. But that makes it 2-0. Brew Crew on top. So, big smash there for Ryan Braun. And Prince Fielder, 2-11, grounder to first. That'll be taken to the bag by Loney. In for the injured Noma. And Corey Hart with 2 outs. Righty 5-7, 1-12, single, 11. So, third hit of the game for the Brew Crew. Hart's going to try to get a lead with 2 outs. 8 doesn't get it, so 13 -1 for Billingsley. So -2, 4, 6. So 1-7 chance. Mike Cameron up. Not going to try. So Mike Cameron, 2 outs, runner at first. 3-4 strikes him out. So 2 runs on 3 hits here in the fourth as the Brewers touch up Billingsley a bit. Crack the shell. Now the Dodgers got to get to work top of the order for Cal. See if they can do better with their second time through the lineup here against CC Sabathia. Righty 5-8. That's a grounder to second. That will be Durham 4E6. 4-11, he gets to it. And with a 12, he will make the play for out number 1. Matt Kemp, nobody on base, 1 away. 4-7. And he will single. Second hit for the Dodgers. He's going to try to take second on the stolen base if he can get a lead, and he does. 18 -4. 1-14 chance. And he does get it. Now, a chance at a throwing error for Kendall, 1-7. Won't be that. So, but Kemp gets the second, so single could score Kemp. See if Casey Blake can get it here. 4-8 righty, 1-8 single. That's a 9. Grounder to third base. B, the runner will have to hold. Bill Hall throws to fielder. 2 outs. Manny Ramirez. And they will pitch to him. Maybe a mistake here. Maybe worth walking him, but let's see what happens. 3-7. Strikes him out. Yes, Nate? So, 1 hit but no runs. Brewers shocking the Dodgers so far. Ahead 1-0 in the series. Going to the 5th, they have a 2-0 lead. Good top end of the rotation here for them. Bill Hall will lead off against Billingsley. Strikes him out. Kendall. 2-11. That'll be a grounder for Cal, who will throw to Loney in time. And the pitcher spot, that's Sabathia. 5'9", batting from the left side, struck him out. So taking care of the big guy who can swing a bat a little bit here. Bottom of the fifth, can the Dodgers break through here? Jeff Kent. And that'll be a grounder to Durham. So, one away. Hey, it's Tabletop Earl, the ringleader. James Loney. 2-9. And 2-9 is going to be 1-2 triple chance. And it'll be a single, but glimmer of hope here with back-to-back lefties due to the injury to Garcia Parra. So, let's see, Loney. I don't recall him being particularly graceful on the base paths. Doesn't look like it. Ethier. They're not holding on Loney. They're just going to go ahead and let Ethier swing away. 1-9. That'll move the runner up as Durham has to go to first. For the out, so 2 outs. We could walk Martin here to get to Billingsley. Of course, the Dodgers through 5 could pinch hit to Billingsley, so they will pitch to Martin. So 2 outs. And they're going to pitch to Russell Martin here. 6'8" righty, struck him out, and that will retire the side. So 1 hit, but that runner is stranded, and the Dodgers keep running out of time. 800th subscriber video. That's a great question. That I would lay down a guess, but I think some of our viewers should maybe put in their 2 cents. They're the ones that are sticking with us here and watching our stuff. And hey, we appreciate you guys. So yeah, just if you're looking at the comments. Hi, Clinton. So yeah, if you have ideas on something you'd like to see for an 800th subscriber video when we do get there, by all means, leave it in the comments here. I'm sure that both Tabletop Earl and myself would be mighty interested. So Ray Durham. 6'10", batting from the left side. Fly ball to center field. That will be Matt Kemp, 3E3. 320, that's good. He gets to it. He'll make the play. That's a 9 total. So, 1 out. Hi, Bob. Robert. J.J. Hardy. 5'10", righty. Ballpark single. 1-8. Whoa. How about we try that again? There. No. Line out to short. I was lucky to just stop it. But since I hit it with my hand, I decided it was probably not a valid roll. Ryan Braun, 2 outs. Grounder to third base. That'll be fielded by Blake and thrown over to first. So 1-2-3. Billingsley gets through the 6th, and that will probably be it for him. The Dodgers are going to go get their bullpen started. So 2-0 Brewers as the Dodgers are down, facing a 2-0 hole Ricky Henderson stole his 800th base. That's a creative idea, tabletop roll. Let's see. What are the Dodgers going to go to here? Ramon Troncoso will get warming up in the bullpen, and they will go to Juan. Let's see. Do they have a better leadoff guy against a lefty? They'll stick with Juan Pierre here. Juan Pierre. So Billingsley cannot win. He can only earn the loss. And Sabathia will face Pierre to start. That'd be interesting. 800th Ripken game. I assume you mean in his streak. So Pierre against Sabathia. 110, a ballpark single. 1-8. Can they get a roll? Yeah, and he does. So Juan Pierre, speedster, he's going to see if he can get a good jump. As they turn the lineup over, need a 2 through 6 or a 9, and you get a 10, so he cannot get a good lead. So, 1-9, you're probably not going to be sending him. But for Cal as a B hit and run, that makes him A because they're holding him on. They're going to hit and run with for Cal. And potential balk against Sabathia. 1-3 for a balk. Doesn't get it. So let's see what the hit and run roll gives. 4-5 batting from the right. Well, he's not going to be for Cal is normal power against lefties. 1-3 normal home run. This would be a double. If it is a double, it will be a double 3-star. So the run will score. It'll be 2-1 after this roll. 1-3, and it will be gone off of Sabathia's card. And it is gone. Home run, and the game is tied. Rafael for Cal takes him deep, and a leadoff single by Pierre turns into a 2-0 lead, or a 2-2 tie, excuse me, as for Cal goes yard, and the round tripper brings the Dodgers right back into the game. So Matt Kemp, Sabathia's got to start over. There's a walk. Kemp will try to get a lead now. 9 doesn't get it, so it will be Casey Blake. So, because it was from the pitcher's card, there's no adjustment for that. You just go with what they are. Now, if it were a double, it would be a double 3-star there before. But because it's a home run, it stays a homer. And for Cal does have the power off of that card. So, Casey Blake. Nobody out. They're going to hit and run with him, too. He'll be a B hit and run since they're holding Kemp on. 5-6 righty struck him out. Well, that's going to... Let's see. Because it's a B, that will be a ground ball to first base C. So the runner will advance. So that will be 1 down. And runner at second for Manny Ramirez. To 11. That'll be a grounder to first. The runner will advance. So 2 outs now, and Jeff Kent at the plate. Hit would score the go-ahead run. 2 away. 1-10. And that'll be a fly ball to right. That will be caught out there by Corey Hart. 2 runs. 2 hits. 1 remaining. 90 feet away. But new life for the Dodgers. And they will be bringing in... Well, actually, I lied before. Billingsley could have been the victor if... Now he can't be the loser. He could have been the victor if they had gotten the lead there. But they don't, so it's going to go to the bullpen. And it will be Yeah, they will stick with Troncoso. Okay, see you at tabletop. Prince Fielder against a righty, 2-3, grounded to short. That'll be out number 1. He's 0 for 3. Corey Hart. That'll be a grounder to first. And Loney will underhand to Troncoso, covering Mike Cameron with 2 outs. 5-12 righty, grounded to first base. Loney a 2E14. He'll get to it. And a 7 on an E14. I think we already checked that, right? 7 makes the play, right? Yes. 7th inning stretch. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. For it's root for the Dodgers. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Okay. Loney, we will stick with Sabathia. The Brewers will start stirring their bullpen around a bit. I'll get, let's see, Seth McClung warming up. So James Loney against Sabathia. 1-10 single on a 3-6. And there you go. 2 for 2 for Loney here so far. Ethier. They're not holding Loney on, but they are going to hit and run here with Ethier. So 1-7. That's going to be batter misses pitch, right? Let's see. 1-7. He is a B. Batter misses pitch, so that means Loney has the steal. So we're going to have to see if first he gets a lead. 4 or 6. Nope. Okay, so 6 minus... Well, they aren't holding him on, so you don't have to subtract the 4, but you do have to subtract 1 for Kendall and 1 for Sabathia. So 1-4 chance. Gonna shake it up well. Caught stealing. So that's 1 out. Ethier now. 4-11 against a lefty. Strikes him out. Russell Martin. 6-10 righty. Grounded to short. Hardy 2E17. He gets to it. And E17 and 13 makes the play. Okay, going to the 8th inning. 2-2. And I got to figure out, I guess I need to zoom her out a little bit. There we go. Let's get the right. Okay. That probably is it. That is it for Sabathia. They've got McClung warming up. They will go with him. They did not have to use Troncoso or a pinch hitter for Troncoso, so they will warm up Joe Bynel. Although they'd rather save him for Prince Fielder. So let's do that. Corey Wade is has pretty good splits against lefties. So it'll be Bill Hall first, then Kendall, then the pitcher spot. Top of the 8th, 2-2. And that'll be a grounder to Blake, who will throw to first. Cross the diamond for the out. Jason Kendall. 4-8 against a righty, and that will be a single. And now the Brewers will they're going to go to their bench. They will let me see something. They're going to use Brad Nelson here, lefty. And so they announce him, and the Dodgers will go to their pen and bring in Corey Wade. So Brad Nelson, a lefty. They will bring in Wade here to throw to him now. He is going against a righty, so not a lefty, but the lefty splits are pretty good for Wade. So let's see, runner at first, Kendall. And what is Wade is a -2, so you could try to get a lead there with Kendall, but let's just go ahead and play it out here. So Brad Nelson, 5-3. That's a ballpark single against a lefty. 1-8. That'll be a liner to second base. Kent makes the catch, so that's out number 2. And that brings up Ray Durham. He'll be batting from the left side. Kendall now will try to get a jump with 2 outs and a stroker at the plate here. 7. He gets the lead, so 15 -2. Well, they're not holding them on either, so subtract 3, 1-12. But it's a 20. Kendall is caught stealing. So that will end the top of the 8th. But they will have the leadoff hitters coming up in the 9th. So that's a hi, Gary. So that's a, what do you want to call it? That's a good consolation prize. Maybe that's the term I'm looking for. So McClung. So he'll probably face a pinch hitter. They'll use Blake DeWitt. Juan Pierre is long since out of the lineup there. So DeWitt will face Seth McClung here. 2-2. Dodgers fans having a little bit of a heart palpitations here. They're down 1-0 in the series, and the Brewers got out to a 2-0 lead, but a 2-run homer by Rafael Furcal in the 6th leveled it off, and that's where we stand. Bottom of the 8th, Blake DeWitt facing Seth McClung. Lefty 4-10. Ballpark single, 1-8, and that'll be a liner that will be caught by Hardy not by Hardy, by Durham for out number 1. Now the hero so far for the Dodgers, Rafael Furcal. 5-5 from the left, strikes him out. And with 2 outs, it'll be Matt Kemp, another guy who can put a little extra into one. Righty 5-4, catcher X. I haven't had a catcher X in a long time. So that will be Kendall 2-E1. 2-2. Ground ball. And as long as he doesn't make an error, and he doesn't, we'll go to the 9th. So possible extra innings coming up here, maybe. You never know. But both teams are stuck here at 2 for now. And Wade is out. And the Dodgers will go ahead and bring in Broxton. He can't. They don't. At this point, they don't have a save situation coming up here. So they might as well use him. And Brewers will get Brian Schaus warming up. So, and Beimel will also be warming up in case they need something for fielders. So Durham will face Broxton to lead off the ninth. 2-2 and a 4-12 batting from the left. Grounder back to Broxton, 5-E21. Not ideal. He should get to it, right? Yes. Now the E12 or E21 and a 7, and that will be an error on Broxton. So not a very positive way to start off this inning. Durham's going to try to get a lead. Broxton not good at holding runners on. A 7, he won't get a lead there. And being held on, the best he can do is 1-12. So they will send him, though. Hit and run for Hardy. He'll be an A hit and run guy. .69 from the right side. That's a strikeout, which for an A hit and run, that would be a grounder to first base. C. So 3-1. And the go-ahead run moves into scoring position. Can bring up Ryan Braun, who hit a 2-run homer early in the game, back in the 4th. So Braun at the plate, Durham at second, 1 away. 6-4 righty, grounder to short for Cal, 2-E20. Holding Durham, but that would be the second baseman responsible. So still 2-E20. 2-18, he gets to it. E20 and 9, that he will make the play. No advance. It's a 6-3. So it brings up Prince Fielder. They're going to set Beimel back down. Power on power here. Fielder against Broxton. They could also walk Fielder, but instead they're going to face him. Is he going to get mad, not showing him enough respect? 6-4 lefty, grounder to short again. So this will be for Cal, 2-E20. 2-10, he gets to it. E20 and 12. He makes the play, go to the bottom of the 9th. Dodgers can win it with a run. And the Brewers will go with Seth McClung here to stick with him for a second inning. Hi, Ken. So here we go. Reset the game. Bottom of the 9th. It is tied 2-2. The Brewers are ahead in the series 1-0. LA really needs a win here badly to basically send this to Milwaukee at level, and then they have to win one up there. So they will lead off with Casey Blake against McClung. See if McClung can get them through this inning and get them to extras. Righty 4-6 strikes him out for out number 1. It'll be Manny Ramirez. This is a trouble spot. You got to watch out. You got to play it easy with Manny. Righty 6-10, a fly ball to right, and he's going to get through it. He's going to be caught out there. Easy play for Hart. So Jeff Kent, not his once dangerous self when he played for the Giants, but still could be menacing here. 2 outs. Righty 4-3, grounder to third. Bill Hall, 3-E28. This is not a routine play. He gets to it. Will he make a good throw? 28-10. And he does. And we will go to extra innings. So, still got a ways to go here, gentlemen and ladies. So let's take a quick swig here. They're gonna they'll go to Takashi Saito right now. Another guy with some closer rating, but with the pitcher spot coming up 4th here in the 10th, I think they just want to use a 1-inning guy, and maybe for 2 if necessary. So Saito, he's gonna go up against Hart here. So free baseball for everybody here in Chavez Ravine as Corey Hart dials up a ground ball that will be fielded by Kent there. Should know what he looks like. He's pretty big guy. At number 1, Mike Cameron. 5-7 grounder to Durham, or no, not Durham, grounder to Kent. 5 E18, another chance that's not so routine. 5 and 8. That's going to be a single for Cameron. And a 15 on an E18 is an error. So a single and an error. That's going to move Cameron to second base with 1 away. So chance here for the Brewers, and they're gonna make a pinch hit here for Hall. You know what? They're making a decision not to. They'll stick with Hall here. So runner at second, 1 away. Thinking about going to Craig Counsell, but let's stick with Hall. Runner at second, 1 out. Righty 6-7. That's a strikeout. And so now with 2 outs, Jason Kendall at the plate. Can he get a single and give the Brewers a charge here going to the bottom of the 10th? 6-7, another 6-7. That's another strikeout. So, all right. Still knotted up at 2. And the Brewers, McClung has pitched well. They're going to stick with him here. Actually, no, they won't. They're going to go to Schaus. So they have 2 lefties coming up. They will bring in Schaus to face them. So Brian Schaus against James Loney. And not a whole lot of depth coming off the bench here. They also need pinch hitters for the pitcher spots. So Loney will face Schaus. 3-4 grounder to first. Fielder will beat Loney to the bag for out number 1. I always say out number 1. I should find a different phrase. Andre Ethier. Ballpark single on a 2-10, 1-8. And that will be a single. So tying run aboard, or go ahead run aboard, winning run aboard. Russell Martin. The Brewers will go back to their bullpen and will call on Torres. Solomon Torres, 1 away. Ethier at first, and he's good at holding runners, so Ethier's not going to try running. Russell Martin against a righty. 5-7 right-handed grounder to second. Could be a double play if Durham can turn it. He is a 4, not holding ether on. 4E6. 4 and 4 is going to be a single 2-star. It's going to make it first and third. And no error, but first and third. And the Dodgers are in business. And let's see. They're going to bring in Angel Baroa. Dodgers are getting closer here. So they will walk him intentionally to set up a force at home. They'll play infield in, outfield in for Rafael for Cal. So Baroa's run doesn't mean anything. The winning run is at third. Infield in, outfield in for Cal at the plate. What's going to happen here? 5-6 batting from the left. That is a, let's see, 2-inning relief. That's a strikeout. Gets the better of him there. So now 2 outs. Could they get out of this? Could they worm their way out? Everybody's back now. Matt Kemp. And a potential passed ball, but Kendall is a 0 passed ball rate, so nothing there. So base is still loaded, 2 outs. Matt Kemp at the plate. Can he put them through 1-1? Can they do it? Can he do it here? 6-11 against a righty. 1-6 single. That would do it if he can get a 1-6 here. Gonna shake it up. Can he get the roll? 1-6, this game is over. Otherwise, they will keep going. It's in through the hole. That is your ball game. Matt Kemp with a big 2-out single. Gets by shortstop J.J. Hardy, and they're going to head up to Wisconsin with a 1-1 tie as that ends the ball game. They get 1 run in the bottom of the 10th. Dodgers victors 3-2 over the Brew Crew. Tough loss for the Brewers, but they head back to Milwaukee knowing that they did get 1 of 2 out in California. The win will go to well, it's going to go to Saito. The loss will be it's going to be Schaus, right? So, that's that. That is it. Jerry's going. Michigan. Yeah, Michigan's playing here. The big house. No. Good game for the Dodgers. Looked like they were in dire straits there for a short period, but they get some timely hitting. For Cal, a huge home run. And then Matt Kemp with the winning single in the 10th. And the Brewers will wonder what could have been. But they're still very much in this series. So let's give it a little... Oh, there we go. Let's unplug this. Put it up here. And Sultan of Swing. You get a shiver in the dark. It's been raining in the park since meantime. Son of the River, stop and you hold everything. And is playing Dixie, double fall time. Anyway, I'll stop with the dire straight. And how about that? That's a full circle. Said I think the Dodgers were in dire straits. That is a great reference there, D. Scott. I think you got. I think think that's what you're getting for, and I just kind of didn't it didn't quite dawn on me there right away, but that is nice. So, yeah, well, we're underway with this. We're underway with football, for the better or for worse. I know some people have been giving some good feedback, which makes me happy. It's not going to be for everybody, but it's kind of like the golf. It's not going to be for everybody. The name of this channel was Tabletop Baseball at the beginning, and baseball will always be king, I believe, on this channel. But we do get some feedback, and so I want to, these other games interest me to the point where I just want to keep playing them. And I'm going to play them whether I play them on the channel or not. So, you know, I would just recommend you, if you're not interested in those things, it's fine. You don't have to watch. But you never know. You might, a couple guys have watched on the live stream here, and it sounds like they've actually taken a little bit of an interest. So you never know. Never know what you might get turned on to. I guess there probably was a time back many years ago that I would have said, rolling dice with a bunch of cards and like not really playing baseball, just kind of simulating baseball. I can do that on the computer, and it changed. People change. That they do. So yeah, I hope everybody's gonna have a good weekend plan. We're supposed to have some youth soccer, and the snow has interrupted that. So tomorrow's gonna be a semi-free day. I think we're gonna probably go out a little bit in the evening, but yeah, probably some time to play another couple games in this project, and I don't know, we'll see. I'm trying to develop, I wish there was a foolproof like online resource for tracking football stats. I'd love to track the stats in that. I'd love to actually do the play-by-play, like enter it in, and I like start to do a spreadsheet in Google Documents or Google Drive, whatever you want to call it, and it just ends up being a little daunting. So yeah, Jerry, rub it in. Sunny there, out there in the west. That's good. Southwest, hey, I'm happy for you. A lot of people get drawn to that, and I don't blame them. I mean, I'm a cold weather guy, but yeah, it's not for everybody, and if it's not for you, I completely understand. But developing the spreadsheets that will kind of collect all the data, that's one part fun, two parts work. And if you get bogged down having a little bit of fun and it's too much work, then it's, oh boy, someone took there was a so we had 5 likes and then someone took away one. I don't know, maybe, I don't know if I said something that was I've never seen that before. That's interesting. But maybe they didn't like the fact that their team didn't win the game. I don't know. It's okay. I'm just rambling on here. So, oh, there it goes back. I stumped for it. I won. Maybe I did. Yes. You know that meme? There's a meme out there that's like, yes, yes, yes. It's like from the WWE or the mixed martial arts or whatever. 61st birthday. Happy birthday, Supersport 22,000. Have a great day. Have an excellent day. Mine is not too far from here, so not my not my 61st, mind you, but I'm within the next couple of weeks as well, so somewhat looking forward to that. I should have said, ordered the latest version of History Maker Baseball. That is, so Super Sport 22,000 says he's going to be rolling dice somewhere, and that's a birthday you can put in the books. Yes. You can put it on the board. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, I started with one saying and then realized that there's a baseball saying. No, so I'm getting that, and I'm gonna be gifting the other set that I had, which is an older version that Baseball Demos was kind enough to gift me at one point. I'm gonna give that to my son, which I think is making him happy, but I also don't, he's not quite there as far as running projects or understanding that games are, this is as much an experiment or I mean, that's exactly the way I look at it, as an experiment. I think these are interesting thought experiments with some emotion and feeling and stuff that's intertwined. But a lot of what we're doing is out of curiosity more than anything. So I don't think he's quite found that, but I'm hoping one of these days he does. Probably seeing me do it some is and will rub off. Is rubbing off, will rub off on him. So, all right, well, let's sign it off here. So a good win for the LA Dodgers. They needed that. Did not want to go up to the Midwest down 2-0 and needing 3 in a row. That's a recipe for finding an early exit from the playoffs. So I'll bring aboard the Yankees and Angels game probably tomorrow morning, get that one rolling, and try to wrap up October 2nd. And then October 3rd, I think, has one game, which will be the second game of Cleveland and Boston. So till then, till we get to that Yankees-Angels game, have a great evening, everybody. Happy birthday again, Super Sport 22,000. Celebrate it the way that we all like. That's rolling. Roll, and roll some more. So, good night, everybody, and see you soon. Thanks a lot, and God bless.